As the month of April began, there was an air of excitement around the Mercedes team. Rumours had been circulating that the team was up to something during their break, something big. Whispers of an upgrade to their W14 car had been heard, but nothing had been confirmed. As the days went by, anticipation grew. What could Mercedes be up to? And then finally, they revealed that they had been tirelessly working on upgrades to improve the car's handling and speed. Yes, you heard that right. A few days back, James Allison, the Chief Technical Officer for the team, recently talked about what we can expect from these upgrades. The W14 suspension system has been a struggle so far this season. As a result, Allison and his team are hoping the upgrades will give them the edge they need. When quizzed if teams are allowed to improve across the Easter break, he replied, "The simple answer is, yes, of course we are. There are only 2 sanctioned periods during the year when we can't make any tweaks to our car. The summer break and now the newly introduced Christmas break. However, Easter is considered a regular working period for us, just like any other day on the track." The Mercedes technician continued, "So what's the game plan? Nothing out of the ordinary, we'll just carry on with our usual routine." Mercedes is currently doing all it can to improve its car's suspension and balance for Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. Recently, Allison assured fans they'll be constantly working flat out to make these improvements happen before racing resumes in Azerbaijan on April the 30th. In recent times, both Mercedes drivers, Hamilton and Russell, have been vocal about their frustrations with the W14 car. Hamilton admitted he doesn't feel connected to the car, whereas his teammate called the car a lame horse. But with the team's dedicated efforts to improve the balance and downforce, fans can now hope for a more competitive performance from the F1 team in the forthcoming races. But what more is the Mercedes team doing to make their car faster and more competitive? On top of their work to improve the car's downforce, they are also introducing some new mechanical parts, such as different suspension components that will enhance the car's overall balance and drivability. This should make a big difference for their drivers, Hamilton and Russell, who have been struggling to feel connected to the car. The upcoming race in Baku is just the beginning of 6 sprint weekends this year, with talks of limiting practice to only 1 Friday session. Allison highlighted the importance of starting on the right foot in these sprint races, as teams will have to be ready to go for qualifying with little time to spare. With such a compressed schedule, it will be crucial for F1 teams to have their starting setup dialed in and ready to go. In the Australian Grand Prix, Hamilton managed to clinch a podium finish with an impressive 2nd spot. Unfortunately, his teammate Russell wasn't so lucky and faced a mechanical failure after starting from 2nd place right behind Max Verstappen. Nonetheless, despite this unexpected setback, Allison believes Mercedes has made some progress and managed to close the gap slightly with Red Bull. He also believes that his team is hopefully ahead of Aston Martin and Ferrari, which is great news for Mercedes fans. However, it was a tough call to determine whether they have made enough progress to challenge for the top spot with Red Bull. During a team debrief, the Chief Technical Officer explained some promising things he had to say about the car upgrade. "We're doing everything we can to increase downforce to the wind tunnel, and we will do all that we can in the drawing office to turn what the wind tunnel discovered a few weeks back into a performance that we can give to the track," he disclosed. Allison added, "We'll also be working on adding mechanical components to the car, including various suspension components that we believe will improve the overall balance of the car and make it easier to drive." The chief engineer and designer also stressed the importance of having a solid starting setup in sprint races, where time is of the essence. Because the time is so limited during a sprint race weekend, sprint races really reward the teams that can arrive there with a starting configuration that is pretty accurate and ready to run in qualifying, he explained. All in all, Mercedes fans have reason to be optimistic about the team's upcoming performances, as Allison and his team are putting in the work to improve the W14 car's performance in all areas. What do you think about Mercedes' idea to upgrade its W14 car suspension for upcoming races? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.